Hello everybody and welcome back to Advanced Maths. Today we're looking at speed, distance and time. You should be familiar with this equation. Speed equals distance divided by time, or S equals D divided by T. We can rearrange that equation. We get rid of divide by T by multiplying by T. We get S times T is equal to D. We can keep going. We can divide by S. And we get T equals D divided by S. We got rid of the times by S by dividing by S. And so we've made three different versions of this equation. Three different versions of the speed, distance and time equation to help us work out speed, help us work out distance, and to help us work out time. We will use all three versions of this equation in today's video. You should be familiar with all three versions. So example 1, we're going to use this to find the speed of a cyclist travelling 5.4 kilometres in a quarter of an hour. What is his average speed? So distance is 5.4 kilometres, the time is 0.25 hours. What is the speed? In metres per second. And the problem here is that we want the speed in metres per second, but the distance is in kilometres and the time is in seconds. So we need to convert. 5.4 kilometres is the same as 5,400 metres, because to go from kilometres to metres, you times by 1,000. For time, there are 60 minutes in an hour, so we'll times by 60 to get to 15 minutes. 0.25 hours is 60 minutes. Use your calculator for that. And then we times by 60 again, because there's 60 seconds in an hour. And we get that 15 times 60 is 900 seconds. So 0.25 hours is 900 seconds. We'll now use the speed equation to work out the speed. That is the distance divided by the time. 5,400 divided by 900, which is 6 metres per second. And we have the final answer. That is the cyclist's average speed. Now let's look at example 2. Robin starts driving at 8 AM in the morning to see his friends with an average speed of 24 miles per hour. He arrives at his friend's house at 12:45 PM. He has lunch and rests for 2 hours. After he drives the same distance back home at 30 miles per hour. What time does he get home? For this, I'm going to draw a timeline. He's going to set off at 8 AM. He's going to arrive at 12:45 PM. He's going to rest for 2 hours. Then he's going to set off driving again at 2:45 PM. That's after 2 hours. And he's going to get home at some time that we want to find. So we'll start by focusing on the first stretch of the journey from 8 AM to 12:45 PM. That is a time of 4 hours 45 minutes, just by thinking of a time. And the speed during this time is 24 miles per hour. 2 hours 45 minutes is, we need to convert that into just hours. So I think of this as 4 and 45/60ths of an hour. I write that as an improper as a mixed number. I can simplify that to 4 3/4 using my calculator, which is 4.75 hours. So I typed in 4 and 45/60ths in my calculator. That's 4 3/4, and then converted that to a decimal. That's 4.75 hours. So 4 hours 45 minutes is 4.75 hours. It's important you convert it into a decimal before you start using it as in calculations. And the speed is 24 miles per hour. So the distance he travels, the speed is 24 miles per hour, and the time is 4.75 hours. We multiply and we get 114 miles. So the distance he travels is 114 miles. He then travels the same distance back home at 30 miles per hour. So we're going to use the time equation. Time is distance divided by speed. Distance is 114 miles, and the speed he's travelling is 30 miles per hour. We divide and we get 3.8. But 3.8 hours is 3 hours and 0.8 hours. 0.8 hours is 0.8 times 60, which is 48 minutes. So it's 3 hours, 48 minutes. And so the time it takes him to get home is 3 hours, 48 minutes. Let's now work out what time he gets home. So he leaves at 2:45 p.m. and then 3 hours, 48 minutes he gets home. Later he gets home. So 2 p.m. plus 3 hours is going to be 5 hours. We've also got 45 plus 48, which is 93. 93 is the same as 60 plus 33. So we've got 2 hours, 3 hours and 60 minutes, and then we've got an extra 33 minutes. We can call those 2 hours plus 3 hours plus 1 hour will get you to 6 o'clock, and then you've got 33 minutes, we get 6:33 p.m. And so he arrives home at 6:33 p.m. in the evening. And that's the final answer. We have finished the question. Now you have some practice questions to try. Pause the video and try these yourself. It should take you about 10 minutes to complete everything. When you're ready and when you know all the answers, press play and I'll reveal the answers for you to check. In 3, 2, 1. Did you get it correct? Let me know how well you did in the comments below. Thanks for watching this week's video from Advanced Maths. Remember to like and subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. We're covering GCSE, A-Level and IB Maths with quick and simple explanations, and new videos are coming soon. Also check out advancedmaths.com for more free revision resources. Thanks for watching and good luck in your exams.